Off a little C. It's just you and me, homie. King Cullerton. Okay, everybody. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I was stuck in the abyss. I don't know what happened. Let me come back. And then it's saying I'm live on the other side. I'm live. I don't know. So now I have two lives going at the same time. Are we back? Are we back? Hey, Regina. Yes, we back. Okay. I turned off the phone. I lost the two calls I had. I don't know. Let me see if they still on here. Nope. I lost the two calls. And I had technical difficulties. It's not storming. I don't know what that was for. It was the YouTube. It wasn't me. 514-7350. Put the phone number in there, Zills, if you don't mind. 8651 347-514-7350. PIN number 429-8651. You said that was Kenya Moore. That's fine. Whatever. Hi, you guys. We're back for part 2. If you missed part 1, I don't even know if it saved it or not. I don't know. It's kind of like froze and disappeared off the screen. Hopefully it saved it, but if it didn't, we back. We back, honey. Hold on. Call it 1782. 1782. You are on the line.
Good evening, Michelle. This is Paulette calling from California.
Good evening, Paulette from California. How are you?
I'm doing fine. And yourself?
I am well. Let me give the people who just tuned in a little refresher. We were talking about Michelle Williams checking herself into a facility to be treated for depression. We were talking about Stevie J and Faith Evans being married. We were talking about Whitney Houston and the whole Sissy Houston situation and how she disowned Gary for, co-signing that there was molestation back in the day. We were talking about a little bit of Housewives tea. We were talking about how Kenya claims she flew to New York for a business meeting while the other girls are down here still going on, life twirls on, and they still filming. And that's pretty much the bulk of what we're talking about. Oh, and we were talking about Charlemagne. But hopefully, I don't want to talk about Charlemagne no more. We don't want to talk about no more rape, but if you choose to, I guess we can. But anyway, I'm sorry, Colin. Go ahead. Paulette from California.
No, I won't. The only thing I want to just say is that one of the callers made a comment that, when we all were young, we were trying to date older guys. Not all young teenage girls. I know I wasn't. There may have been some in high school that were dating older guys, but not all of us were. And I know I used to be on the track team, and we had like our little girl crew, and then there were guys that came from out of town, like from LA, to come down to our little area because we lived in Palm Springs. And so, we thought, oh, they're from LA or whatever. We're thinking they're all teenagers. At least I thought they were. Until I found out the guy that liked me. I was only 17. And so I found out the guy that liked me was 26. And I'm like, that's a grown ass man. I'm like, I'm not talking to him. They were like, well, you had talked to him for a week. I was like, that's when I thought he was only 19. I'm a kid. And so I wouldn't talk to him. Well, a couple of the girls, they tricked me over to one of our friends' house. I go up over there. The guy's there, and I'm trying to leave out. He wants to talk to me, and I'm like, no, I need to leave. I need to go. This guy beat me up. He locked me in the back room. I mean, he was punching me like a grown man, like two grown men fighting. I was trying my best to try to, fight him back. I was trying to grab a lamp in the room to try to hit him with a lamp or something to get him up off of me. Now, it was a house full of people. Nobody ran in there to try to help me or try to stop this guy from jumping up on me. As soon as the door cracked, I ran out of the bedroom door, and you had to run past the kitchen. And my first instinct, I ran in the kitchen, I grabbed a big butcher knife, and boy, I tried to cut the hell out of him. And then all of his homeboys, like, they grabbed me, to get me to stop the knife, like to drop the knife. But all of those girls, I never ever talked to them again. I called the police. I got my parents involved because, that's just not cool.
How old were you? You said
I was only I was 17.
Wow.
I was 17 years old. So sometimes, sometimes young girls, you're trying to hang out with the rest of your girlfriends. You're not fast or whatever. You don't want to be left out like you're the dork one or whatever else, but you're not into that. Then sometimes things can happen to you and nobody's even there aware of what's going on. Nobody's even trying to help you. And then like police were involved with the man that had beat me, that jumped on me or whatever. But I have a couple of handled.
Yeah.
That was handled. But
sometimes sorry you
people
went through
aren't
that.
as fortunate as I was to have a family, family members that would step up or help you out or whatever else.
Right.
And then, I just don't know. But
a 26-year-old man, looking at like a 15, that's a predator. I mean, at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. But I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you went through that.
And then I want to talk, because I am part of Team Twirl. And I know you got to get your coins.
No, it's all good. Go knock me out. I know y'all mad at me, Team Twirl.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not even hating on anybody. All I want, Kenya has had a bad childhood. She has everything that she wants now. She wanted a baby. She's pregnant now. She's married. I'd say just let the show go, because there's a motto that I teach my children. You teach people how to treat you. Mm-hmm. So if she doesn't want to be a friend of a housewife, don't be it. Mm-hmm. Just go on about your merry way. You have that beautiful house in Atlanta.
I don't think it's about her not wanting to be a friend. I honestly think at this point it's about her pride. She wants her peach. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, even being a friend is so. I think.
I hear what you're saying, Michelle, and I'm sorry for being rude, interrupting you. I hear what you're saying. You got to have some pride. Black women got to have some pride. We're not going to settle for any old thing. You got to give me the peach or give me nothing at all. And she just needs to go on off into the sunset with her baby and her husband.
That's true.
Do a little Instagram story.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I wouldn't shade Kenya as much as if she would do what you're saying do. But I feel like she's tricking Team Twirl into thinking, yeah, girl, I'm signing this contract. I'm working on this. I'm about to do this. No, just say, look, I'm chilling. I'm about to have my baby. But I think it's really bothering her that she ain't coming back, and she just let $1 million fly out the window from, being an asshole. But, that's just my opinion.
You know what she should? Now, if she's thinking like what you're saying, she needs to forget it and look at it this way. She was disrespected. Andy doesn't like her. So just go on. Who cares? Move on, Kenya. She had to get up over that.
Yeah.
Let that money, all money ain't good money, and everything that glitters ain't gold.
All money ain't good money, but easy money is still easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants a Real Housewives check. It is so many women in Atlanta that would cut off their left arm just to be able to just get their face beat every day and go sit around and eat. You know what I'm saying? So it's just interesting. So I don't know. I agree with you though. Like, she does have everything she wants, and she should be able to just, twirl away and be happy.
That's
but
right.
It is what it is.
Because I would never give nobody the satisfaction, honey, and all that bad karma. And you put it out there, the folks' husband gang. You're not about to mess with my husband. And if my husband, in the words of Ty Adamas, like a little dick every now and then, that's me and his business. So,
Lord.
Husband through that. Just go.
Yeah, well.
Oh, okay. Thank you for taking my call. You all have a nice evening.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Caller 0872. Jerome just told me I'm on live too. I'm on live twice, but only one of them should be live or whatever, child, I guess. But I'm here. Caller 0872.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, who am I speaking with?
I'm new to this. I love your show. I watched you go to Essence Fest, and
Yes.
I've been a fan for a little while. Just came across your page.
Oh, thank you.
And I said, Lord, she's from the ATL.
Yes.
I know she knows the juicy juice.
Straight from
Let
the
me
A.
see what we know.
Definitely. I know a lot, honey. I be trying to keep a little bit of it to sprinkle in the blogs, but I love coming to talk to y'all.
I've been waiting. I had to get my daughter from work, and I was like, my page was spinning, and I'm like, well, what's going on? So now I'm home, and I see you live, and I'm like, good, let me call in.
Yes, call in, child. What do you think about all these subjects we talk? Do you know what subjects we talking about? Or did you just come in the middle?
I just came in the middle, but I got a little glimpse of you when you were live earlier, and I was like, I gotta be home, but I didn't make it home in time. And then, you know what? They unsubscribed me, and I did the button, the twice, so I would get all the notifications. They unsubscribed
me. The nerve. They unsubscribed you. The hell?
Yeah. Yes, I just happened to stroll and saw you live. I'm like, well, why I didn't get the notification? And then when I looked,
but you may be subscribed. You may be subscribed to the other channel, the ATLian channel, because the ATLian channel I can't go live on right now because some asshole flagged me. And I started going live more on the Michelle. So I had two channels. One was the Michelle ATLian Brown, which was kind of personal-ish. And one was ATLian where I was spilling tea or whatever. So I was trying to balance both, but now since I can't go live on that one, I'll just be live over here. So
okay, gotcha.
Just make sure you subscribe to both if you haven't. But anyway, go ahead.
I definitely will. I had to resubscribe to ATL Michelle. Michelle, is that
Michelle ATLian? Yes.
Okay. Yes, I'll do that.
Yeah,
but I wanted to say something about. Did you talk about T.I. and Tiny yet?
No, not yet, but I was going to go there. But go ahead. Let's hear what your take on it is.
Okay. I'm from the South, and to me, you should open certain doors and allow certain things in your life, and then when things don't go the way you want, you kind of want to play the victim, but once you open Pandora's box, there's no way you can go back. Once you allow a man an inch, they're going to take a mile. And so I feel, not saying that...
I'm sorry. No, that was somebody clicking in.
Not saying he's justified, but she allowed him to do certain things. And I think she's kind of salty because he's not including her.
I mean, that may be true. That may be true. For the record, what we were talking about last week, remember we was talking about the last week, 3 days ago, the whole situation. Tiny stayed in the apartment. Her house was listed for foreclosure and all of that. Sandra Rose said that she got a phone call and Tiny people said that her house was not foreclosed. They still own the house and that she just living in the apartment to be closer to rehearsals.
But it's public record, right?
Yes, they said the foreclosure notice was sent out by mistake.
I'm
just telling you what happened. I'm just telling you what they said. Sandra, she got her ears to the curb too. And, we was talking and she, wrote up her post before I wrote up my post. Remember, we was talking about it and I came on live and I did my live while she had the written version. And then I wrote my next. But in the process of me writing by, Sandra got a call, got cursed out, said, look, she still got that house. It was a foreclosure notice in the paper, but it was a mistake. And once they posted, it can't be retracted. That's what the people say. I'm just telling you what the people say now. So I got to get the truth out. So she is living in an apartment. They verify she is living in an apartment, but she only living in an apartment because she want to be closer to her rehearsals for Escape. But she still own the house. She just rent an apartment, just because.
To me, if it isn't logical, it doesn't make sense. I mean, that's just, maybe. But I want to say about him, if she was behind and, he bought the car and everything, I think he didn't want her to get that house anyway. So he was definitely not going to help her. I think she went and did that on her own. So he felt like, how Some men, I ain't gonna say black men, but you know how men are. Okay, you did that, so now you got to deal with the consequences.
Yes.
So I feel like maybe he didn't do anything if that's the case, because he didn't have any part of that. She did that on her own. That's how he probably feels. You know, men, some men folks.
Because she has her own house. I remember when I broke that tea. She had her own house. They were going through the same thing they're going through now. Back then, they had broke up for a little while. She bought her own house. Then when I leaked the information that she had bought her own house, she was claiming that she bought that house for her mom. And that wasn't true. We found out later that wasn't true. So she got her house. T.I. still was in the family hustle house or whatever, you know, rich people problems. That's why T.I. got mad when the guard wouldn't let him in. It is her house. His name ain't on the deed. So when he got over there, the guard wouldn't let him in. And, you know, he got mad, tried to fight the man. That's where that mugshot came from. But, you know, it is what it is. This whole car situation, he didn't go to the party. The night before, she had a big party at the Gold Room. Everybody was there. Candy, Toya, whoever, 21 Savage, everybody was there. T.I. wasn't there. So everybody was whispering, why ain't T.I. with Tanya? He's never not with Tanya at the party, ever. So you can see the name of the apartment. To me, she's staying in an apartment. T.I. don't want her in them apartments. And he's, you know, he's showing what she, like, that's a safety issue. If T.I. was living there, he wouldn't, I don't feel like he wouldn't have shown that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want your fans waiting outside the building, even if it is a high rise in Buckhead. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be looking around their shoulder when they come out. So that was an issue. So when people saw the name of apartment, people was like DMing and doing their Googles and research. And that's the way, and that's how it came out that there was a foreclosure on her house. And so that's what just like you said, and none of this would not have happened. Nothing would have, we wouldn't have known shit.
Right. You're very right. But I don't understand if you're in the public eye like that and you know people.
That's true.
People are going to want to know, or, you know, but they've been going through this stuff for so long. It's so sad, and I feel sorry for the children. But, you know, we allow a lot of things as women, and sometimes you can get in a situation where you've given them too much leeway. Because I'm going to tell you, this is my honest opinion about a man. A man is a dime a dozen. And to me, they're just like children, but they're own. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And it's very few that do. The majority of men, they feel like little boys.
That's true. I agree with you.
And you got to tell them what to do, when to do it. It's just...
show them how to do it. Walk them through it.
Yes. And sometimes you feel like they're your other child. You know, sometimes because you got to do a lot of things for them, because some of them don't, or maybe just don't want to do. You know how they feel like women are supposed to, you know, be submissive.
And we talked about that too. I got that whole, like, you know, little man syndrome. At the end of the day, he is the boss. He runs things. It is what it is. We see him all the time.
Well, I grew up the street from his grandfather's house. I lived on Baker Road. They lived on Center Hill.
Okay.
So I'm familiar with the family, but I didn't really know that much of him because he's quite a bit younger than I am. But just knowing people in the neighborhood, and I feel so bad because, you know, over on Bankhead and stuff, it's going down.
Yeah.
And I feel like so many people have come from over there and that are established and not coming back. But now they say he's coming back. He's bought the fish market over there. And so maybe he's going to do some things. But I guess that's not dealing with him as Tiny. But I've known of him for quite some time and about his family. And those men, those women, they are... You know, that's how they act. That's how they expect women to.
They submissive while a man just do whatever the hell he wants to do. Yeah.
And they feel like because they pay the bills, do this and do that, they're able to do that. But once you open that Pandora's box Ain't no turning back.
Right. Well, I mean, like I said yesterday, that is her journey. That is their path. If they marry, you know what? If their relationship is working for them, that's fine. I just wish that they would keep it off social media, because once they put it on social media, that gives everybody free reign to be social and to just dissect every little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know, unfortunately, you know, it is what it is, and you know,
And look, Michelle, I just saw a commercial about him doing Grand Hustle, this TV show. I hadn't heard anything about it until tonight.
You don't watch it? You don't read straight
Yes.
from the A.com, girl. You need to read straight from the A.com. I reported on it a couple of weeks ago. He got a new show. It's gonna be kind of like a Celebrity Apprentice, but the black version. And he's, you know, he's gonna have these people like the Grand Hustle. You know, they're gonna be like, you know, competing in business matters. So actually, they're having a premiere party tomorrow, and I may go. I don't know. I feel like they might be mad at me or something. They might jump me, but then I could go and go live.
Oh,
y'all,
no, don't go then.
Y'all can see T.I. cursing me out.
You do go live. Be live.
Y'all can see T.I. cursing me out using all his big words.
Mad,
it is imperative that I speak to you, right? I mean, that's the logical perspective. How can they be mad at you for reporting the truth? But a lot of times people just get mad. They don't want, you know, they don't want you to talk about stuff they don't want you to talk about. So,
wow, that is crazy.
Right.
And with Ken not looking at the housewives, to be honest with you,
don't do it. We gotta support the black.
It's not like it used to be.
It's not like it used to be, but it may be different this year. Who's to say? They, you know, they're trying to get some newbies in there. So, you know, I think all change takes time. They would never like just get rid of the whole cast. They're gonna add people incrementally. You know, incrementally, whatever word I'm trying to use. Just like they added Portia, then they added Kenya, they added Portia.
Marlo is a bully.
Well, they need one. Kenya used to be a bully.
So I think that's why they bumping heads, because they both mean girls.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's interesting to see. Sometimes we don't want everybody to be nice and, you know, buying gifts and stuff. So, you know, Nene used to be the mean girl. Sheree used to be the mean girl. Like, there's always been a mean girl amongst them, an antagonist. Kenya was a mean girl for several seasons. Remember, she was threatening to fight Phaedra when she was pregnant. She was flirting with Apollo. She was cursing out Portia. She was insinuating that Kim Field's husband was gay. Like, she's been the antagonist. So last year when she decided not to be the antagonist, it's like, girl, what we need you for? You ain't even doing your job. So that's where that whole situation came in. Marlo picked up the slack last year, which is why people were like, well, damn, Marlo kind of funny. Let's, you know, even though she's a slasher, let's give Marlo a break, you know, invite her over. So now here comes Marlo. So Marlo got her friend contract, and she back this year. So what we need Kenya for?
Wow.
That little assessment.
That's kind of like she was alive. I mean, they didn't really appreciate her, like, but then too, about with the marriage thing, I think that was kind of, I know you wanted it to be private, but once you sign those contracts, you have to let them in.
And that's the point. That's the point. Like, if she had gotten married before she had done her deal and her agreement, that's one thing. But to get married a week or two after you sign your contract, that's manipulative and fundamentally deceptive, as Matt would say. You know, so it's like she did that on purpose, and them knowing that, they played her just like she played them. How can you be mad?
Right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, I didn't think they weren't going to bring her back, but I guess, well, I'm to be honest with you, I won't miss her.
I feel like, you know, I don't know. I just think with any character, just like they said, the show won't go on without Phaedra. The show won't go on without Sheree. The show won't go on without Nene. Nene was gone a season. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if one person's going. As long as there's still like a bunch of people there, it's an ensemble cast. So the cast will go on. So what's the point?
Right. You're right. You're right. That's crazy. Well, I mean, some people do anything for money, but once that's your livelihood and everything. But I just couldn't. I don't know, for a dime, I couldn't do it. It's too much. They want to know everything. All aspects
but I mean,
of
if
your
you're on
life.
if you're on a reality show, you should show your reality, shouldn't you?
You're right. You're right. Well, what do you think about the what do they call them? Like when they make up stuff to have the storyline thing. I've been hearing that a lot.
What do you mean?
Everybody's making up stuff for a storyline.
I mean,
and it's not, but it's a lie.
I don't think that. Well, I mean, it gets to be that way. A lot of it is a lie. A lot of it is manufactured. A lot of it is manipulative. It's like it's all improv. They go in with like at the beginning of the season and say, "Okay, this is what's going on in my life," and they now. 10 years later, the show is 10 years old. It seems like now everybody knows the game. Okay, this year I got a boyfriend. I'm about to get engaged. I got a baby. I got a this. I got a that. Even we knew, not to say that they planned it, but they did decide as a couple, Nene and Greg, to discuss, his battle with cancer. So when they go in at the beginning of the season, they tell them this is what we're going through and this is what we're going to talk about this season. This is going to be my primary focus of the season. So, some people are honest and some people just make up stuff, Cynthia and the dating thing, It is what it is. Peter gonna be back this season. Y'all mark my words.
Oh, I thought he had his own show. I thought that he was supposed to have his own show.
He was working on it. I don't know if it ever came to pass, but he was working on getting something like the Vanderpump Rules. He was trying to do something similar with Bar One in Charlotte. But I predict he's gonna be, he's gonna show his face a couple of times this season.
So. Interesting. Well, I might watch. I don't know. It's just not the same. And to me, they're making up a lot of stuff, like with the rape thing, and I felt, and then they brought Phaedra right back. They let her lay off for a season and bring her right back.
They're not bringing her back. They're not bringing her back.
I thought she got her peach back.
You didn't read that. You didn't read that on my site. You better stop reading them sites with that garbage.
I didn't read it on your site. No,
stop reading that site that's spewing that garbage. Phaedra's not coming back. But anyway, I appreciate you calling. I have a few other callers on the line.
Thank you.
But definitely stay tuned. I haven't written that up on Straight from the A, but I did speak about it on the site, and coincidentally, that was the video that got flagged when I was telling everybody that Phaedra wouldn't have a peach, but Phaedra's not coming back. Wow. So, but she did sell her house. Go read about that on straightfromtheA.com. I appreciate you.
You too. Have a good night.
Good night.
I'm still watching.
All right. Thank you. Caller 7865.
Oh my God! Thank God, Michelle. This is Gerald.
That's how people feel when you be talking, Gerald. Don't you even cry?
No, but I got some stuff. I got some stuff to talk about. She didn't have nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You've been talking about you got to raise a man. No, the man you was with, you had to raise. Don't be trying to put everybody else man in a category because your man was a child and you had to raise them. Get off the line. Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Hi, Gerald. Hi, Gerald. The pleasure to hear. I got a beef to pick with you, honey. I heard you was on Kaya's gag order spilling my tea, and you didn't even try to give me my credit for my exclusive information. You came on Kaya's gag order spilling my tea like it was your tea. Us bloggers, you supposed to give people their credit. According to straightfromtheA.com, this is what happened. And all the squad put you on blast. They were like, girl, Gerald over there acting like that's his tea, child. Gerald acting like he wrote that. I'm like, what?
No, wait. I didn't think because it wasn't in, writing format that I had to reference you. But I'm sorry. I thought Kaya follow your blog and get all the people on your blog.
I don't know. I mean, Kaya get what y'all send her. And so you were sending her that. You should have said where you got it from. I saw it.
Well, I got it from straight from the A. You know, everybody already.
Well, I know you got it from straight from the A.
I gotta ask you a question too.
No, I just want to get that out of my chest.
Gonna do it over here. Well, I apologize. You know, I'm loyal to you, and
it's all good. It's all good.
But I got a couple of things I want to say before I get off the line.
Yes.
First of all, I wanted to say, you remember last week, I think it was last week or earlier this week, we was talking about, you know, tiny foreclosed home, and I was like, well, why won't she ask her friend Phaedra, blah, blah, blah. And everybody was like, why she won't ask her husband? And so I want to go back to that just for a few minutes since y'all was talking about that. I think that, you know, if you my wife and you decide to leave and go get your own house, you know what I'm saying, with your own money and do what you want to do, I don't think it's my job as your husband to pay that bill, because I never told you to leave and I never put you out. You left on your own because you didn't like, or you couldn't handle, or you couldn't talk out the situations that we, or the stuff that we was going through as a couple. You understand what I'm saying?
You on some old, you on some old Team T.I. mess. I hear it. Go ahead.
No, because at the end of the day, y'all women want to get stuff in y'all name, but y'all want y'all man to pay for it. Y'all can't his name be up there.
Wait. Y'all men want us women to have y'all kids and put a roof over their head while you out flaunting and dating other women and at the damn Houston protesters for some chick that you boning. That's what y'all men want us to do. So why can't you damn come and pay my bills when they do? If I ain't got it and I got a husband that got it, regardless if we in the same house or not, my husband need to be helping me because it's my child that's benefiting from this roof over my head.
Oh, Michelle, let me ask you a question. For example, if you was, okay, I ain't gonna use you as an example. Anyway, okay, for example, if you had a friend that she was going through stuff in her marriage and she just got up, she just packed her stuff up and left. You understand what I'm saying? Her husband didn't kick her out, or you know, he didn't tell her to get out, or whatever. I mean, do you not think that she should pay her own bills since she jumped out there and got her own stuff? And
first of all,
I mean, why you can't stay at home and face the issues that we got going on?
But who's to say they didn't? She didn't stay home and face. So you're making assumptions. You're making assumptions. That she stayed as long as she could. Maybe she did as much as she could to keep that household together. And maybe he just kept doing wrong. So maybe she decided that I'll just go live over here while you go live over there and do this fuck shit. How about that?
I mean, I just don't think that a man should
come home when you ready to be honest and faithful. How about that?
If you want to get your own car out, let your husband know.
God!
People out there, I mean, you shouldn't be making financial decisions without your husband knowing.
But you don't. But you're making assumptions. You don't know what
is. If it's my money, we are one.
We
are one.
You're right.
We have to do as one.
Okay.
But anyways, I mean, I feel like T.I. shouldn't have to help her. She stepped out there and did it. Her net worth is over $60 million. She stepped out there and did it. She paid her own bills and let that stuff go. Get her life together. Go fix your marriage, girl. You know, like but anyway.
All right, Jerry.
But I want to say another thing.
Yes.
Anybody that lives in Atlanta like I do know the traffic. Michelle, you know the traffic.
You don't live in Atlanta. Where you live at?
No, I used to stay in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
I used to live in Atlanta.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, that's how I got my sister late number.
Okay.
But anyways, anybody that, I mean, I believe Connie when she said she wouldn't have got that place for a rehearsal, because if anybody ever lived in Atlanta, you know the traffic is bad. Like, it's really, really horrible to get from point A to point B.
Well, unless her rehearsals is right across the street from where she got it, traffic's still bad.
Okay. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, we have to take her word for it. You know what I'm saying? We have to take her word for it. That's what she said happened, and that's what she said happened.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So
we take
that's
her
what I
word
want to say about that.
It was the foreclosure was a mistake. The bank didn't mean to do it.
Foreclosure mistake.
That's what she said. We take her word for it. She said the foreclosure was a mistake. You know, they paid whatever to get the foreclosure cleared. The home didn't get foreclosed. They still had the home. You know, she good.
Right. I mean, as a blogger, I published some stories mistakenly. I've read things that was mistakenly, and I had to issue a retraction and stuff like that. So I think things can get leaked or released as a mistake, you know.
Okay.
But I ain't taking up for her, you know. So I still feel like she should go.
Well, as a blogger, I never retract stories. If I post it, I'm gonna stand behind it. Just like I go on the site right now. It's on the site right now. I didn't say the home was sold on the courthouse steps, but I did say she got a foreclosure notice and she lived in an apartment. 1 + 1 = 2, and that's where we got our assumption from. You know, and I also put in there that she said she still had the house. She still had the house. Let's move on.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it wasn't foreclosed because the foreclosure notice was issued. So, you know, it is what it is.
True. I mean, did you see the post that Kenya put on Instagram?
Which one about her flying to New York for a meeting?
No, I don't know if it was that one, or I think it was when she had like a white dress on or something like that, and she was thanking Cynthia. She was thinking Cynthia Bailey. I know she was thanking Candy, and then she had put at the bottom hashtag RHOA. Cynthia Bailey, Portia, and Candy, and she was like sisterhood, hashtag sisterhood, hashtag baby Dalen, hashtag RHOA. So I mean, like the other caller had said last time, you know, before the other lady got on, before me, you know, I don't agree with what she said. If she came herself, you know, being a friend on the show, she should just pack her stuff and leave. That's just like, you know, saying if Monique came herself, what she already got, just shut the hell up and keep going on with your life. I mean, it's double standards. What should be good for Kay should be good for, you know, old girl over there that keeps on talking about, hi, my love. I mean, at the end of the day, I believe that Kenya had a good storyline, you know, she kept the girls on their toes. She kept it interesting. I mean, I think she should really be on the show, although, you know, of course, straight from A.com, she won't be on the show. But I think that this is a good time to actually put the cameras in front of her and her husband, in front of her and her husband, and, you know, bring this baby, you know, to life. You know, I think her storyline should be even more interesting, you know, nonetheless. But
okay,
I like it. That's the only reason I watch the show, because she's fine. She's got a big butt, and, you know.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Gerald, for calling. I appreciate you, honey.
Love you.
All right. Bye. Ooh, Gerald. You
got a big butt.
0214. Turn the phone down, honey. Turn the phone down. 0214. Hey. It's you.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey.
It's me?
Yes, that's you.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, who else we with? Who this?
That's you there? That's you right there?
It's me right here.
First of all, thanks to the T. I'm not the T. I'll find you thing, but let me just touch on it for a second.
Okay.
Y'all seen the print and y'all, all right, y'all ever seen them with them gray sweatpants on?
Wait a minute. We said what?
His gray sweatpants on.
I cannot hear you. It's something scratching on your phone. Turn the, I don't know. What did you say?
Okay, wait a minute. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Is it better?
A little bit.
Okay. If you look at this show, I'm going to go back in. I'm just putting Trey out. I'm sorry. If you go back on the show when it first came on, and T.I. had these sweatpants on, right?
Uh-huh.
And you know, sweatpants be like revealing.
Oh, okay.
And I said, you know what? All that humping and he's doing with that little thing, he should leave. He don't have no right to be treated like that. Not excuse.
It's relative. Do you know how small Tiny is? It's relative. Hell, like they say Ray J's penis was big, but it's relative. He like 4'2". So I mean,
no, he look like he body training, but that's like a perv. But that right, but I'm dead. He gets on my nerves. Stop putting it online. If you gonna mess with him, that's with the man. You're not. But why y'all gotta keep putting it online? And then y'all get mad when they bring the blog to talk about it. That's it, man. The Whitney Houston. I want to ask you, how was the screening?
The screening was great.
I want to see the movie.
I don't want to say it was great. It was good. It just, to me, honestly, it should have been a Netflix movie. It really should have. It should have been on Netflix. Sitting in that theater, watching that, it wasn't like entertaining, but it was informative. That makes sense. So, you got to learn a whole bunch about Whitney. You saw all the news clips about Whitney. You saw all the little clips of Whitney saying little slick shit about Paula Abdul and Janet Jackson. You saw all that. You saw the interviews with Carrie, with Babyface, with Clive Davis, with L.A. Reid, with Sissy, with the brothers. You saw how, she accused her father of stealing money. Like, you saw all of this unfold, and I think it was put together well, but it could
have waited for Lifetime or something.
Yes, but I mean, I feel like if you're a Whitney fan, it's worth watching. It gives you a lot of insight into why she was the way she was. A lot of people are now.
But, I think she always like that. Though. I think that Clive Davis, the shit out of her image.
Yes, definitely. Because I mean, we said that when she got with Bobby Brown back in the day. It's like, everybody knew she wasn't this pristine singer with no ghetto in her, and you go with this ghetto boy, and Bobby just she was as good as he was, and that's what drew them to each other. And even in the film, I recall her brother saying something like that when she got with Bobby was just like us. Like, Bobby was just like all the brothers that she took on tour with her everywhere. Her brother, admitted to he's the one who introduced her to drugs. And it's just a lot of that. So
I don't like how they always keep blaming him on her though, because drug use. And to be honest, I love them together. I don't know, it was something about the opposite, but they wasn't opposite when you got to see Bing and Bobby Brown.
They had that toxic relationship that you just couldn't look away from. That's what it was.
Like, they had that crazy crack connection, like it was just decent.
Crazy crack connection. That's the love we all want to find. What the hell?
Allegedly.
Crazy crack connection.
We ain't see the receipt. And it was something I wanted to ask you about. But the lady took so damn long, like y'all was born together. The Kenya. I don't like her. I just don't like her. She ignorant.
I mean, I feel the same, but when I say it, I'm hating on her because she's pretty. Every time I say I don't like Kenya, has the worst attitude in the world.
She's pretty, but she's not pretty because her attitude is just horrible, and like her disposition is just nasty.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And then she on Twitter going at one of the basketball wives.
Really?
Not the basketball wives, the Potomac. It was the Potomac. I like them. The Housewives of Potomac.
Wow.
She was going after one of them about the Karen.
Wow.
About the pageant. She was going at her about it because really everybody could be is a pageant queen.
Interesting.
She don't stop playing with that bootlegged.
She don't have nothing to do. Kenya just want y'all to talk about her.
And I want to know, is Kenya being real? Not Kenya. What's her name? Portia.
I mean,
is that a real deal? Ain't no real deal.
From what I understand, he's been a friend. He's been a friend. He's been in her friend circle for quite some time now. So I mean, I don't know. I can only say, what I've heard. They're good friends, and yeah, we'll see it all unfold this year, I guess. I mean,
I gave you another mic. You'll have that info. Maybe the end of this month. No, because I go to your site to catch up.
Yeah,
and the other thing I wanted to ask you was, I was on you for years.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
There was one more. Damn, that fucking lady. I'm sorry for cursing. Damn.
That's okay.
The Ptolemaic. I don't believe it. I didn't really want to talk about it, but I think that the person that put it out there did it for ill will. It was ill intentions all the way. Because you think about it, Star calls himself a pimp, and he also calls himself a hater. Mm-hmm. He admittedly, he says that about himself. Mm-hmm. He does that interview, but he did talk about that in the book. But it's mighty funny now when he announced on his podcast about the HBO special and all that. You know, he about to get his own show with HBO.
Yeah, and so now all this dirt
all this come out. Yeah, so all this come out. And I just think that it's sad that when we get to a certain level, it's like it's always our own people trying to pull us back down. And you just let's just keep digging and digging. Like every day there's something about them. And that girl about to have his wife about to have a baby, and they just still going on and on.
Wow.
So
interesting.
Yeah,
so I was like, what was Monique? Monique may have leaked all this stuff because she still pissed that off at him about that donkey of the day.
So she is, you know what? I think Monique is playing herself, honestly. She let her husband, first of all, her husband talked too damn much. He kept letting him in it, and he talked her out, I think, so many business deals. Honestly,
I agree.
I just think your right hand shouldn't know too much for your left hand business. And I think that's where they came out. He let him over. He took on all that daddy stuff and all that. Like, come on now. So
we're not even going to get on Monique. That's a show for another day. That's a whole show right there.
He irks the shit out of me. Every time I think of Monique, I think of Mother Love.
Mother Love.
Mother Love. You remember that? What's behind number 2? Number 2. Yeah, it's not about Monique. Ever since all that stuff came out, she just irritated me more. But yeah, but that's it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you calling. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you that long.
No, I appreciate you. Come back tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow, honey. All right.
Okay. All right. Bye. Enjoy your evening.
You too. 2 more calls. 8564.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi. How are you? Who am I speaking with?
I'm fine. This is Monique. You don't know the last 4 numbers of my phone number by now?
Hey, Monique. No, I child. I be, my mind be so all over the place. I always remember the area codes, so I look at yours now and remember the area code.
Okay. So, girl, why is Joe acting like Snoop?
Who acting like
Snoop? 1 minute he in church, Joe. Well, 1 minute he in church, and now he talking about he look at the show because he got a big booty and stuff. Why is he acting like
I don't know what Gerald be on, child. I don't know what Gerald be on talking about people's booties and stuff, child. Where are we going with this, Gerald? Gerald just be trying. Gerald just be trying it. Gerald just be trying it.
I got a couple of questions for you. First one, what happened to the car that T.I. just signed? And the last, what was about?
The last, Family Hustle.
The finale. Yeah, when he showed up at the door with the car, he thought he was going to get inside. He was going to give him some. And she took the keys and closed the door on him. So for them to be talking about, well, him walking through the hallway, well, how you going to get to the airport? Well, how about you drive this? What happened to the last car? When she made him mad and he took that back in.
And maybe it was a rental. Maybe VH1 just rented it for him. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's old and she traded it. Maybe she sold it. Maybe I don't know.
Okay, now
you're right.
Another question, because I'm not from Atlanta, so I don't know how the condos, the high-rise condos go, and I don't know how much they cost. But I was thinking about this because I was like, well, okay, if they foreclose on that house. She do have children, so she ain't living nowhere where there's no one bedroom. So she's got to be living in a penthouse, possibly.
It ain't a penthouse.
In that place.
It ain't a penthouse.
And what that is going to cost? It's not a penthouse.
Well, first of all, the word on the curb is the foreclosure was generated, but it never went through.
Girl, I heard that, but I'm still on my train.
So they say she still owns her house. So if you look, and Sandra Rose, I'm gonna give her her credit. Gerald, you see how I do that? I'm a blogger, give him another blog credit. Sandra Rose wrote that the children stay with Tiny's mama. So I'm just telling you what Sandra got that from the horse's mouth. So the kids are staying with the mama. And she get a 2-bedroom in, the high rise. You know what I'm saying? So
what that's gonna cost about a month? What does it cost about a month?
I don't know, maybe about 4 G's.
Okay, because I would say, when if the house foreclosed, and she had to move out that house. Well, then she had to still pay to live somewhere else. She had to come up with the first and the last, the security deposits and all of that. All that damn money she spent, she could have kept the house from foreclosure. You know, I was just thinking about that before I heard you say that Sandra Rose said that she didn't really bet the house in foreclosure. So it's either one or two things. Now, before I heard that, this is what I was saying. You know, Tiny likes to, even though she's still with T.I., she likes to let the public talk about him and make him look really, really bad as far as how he moves. And I was like, is it possible that this girl allowed this house? She couldn't put care of it. But is it possible that she allowed this house to foreclose? Because then his reputation would be affected.
But it's in her name, so how was it his reputation?
I had an echo, that's why I stopped talking.
It's in her name.
Go ahead.
It was in her. It's in her name.
I know, but like everybody is saying, why would a husband allow his wife to lose her home?
So that she could come back to his house.
I understand, but in a sense of her going back to his house too, wouldn't that make him look real bad in the street? Wouldn't that make people talk about him and make him look real bad? And Tiny she kind of do that. You know, that's why I feel like she put so much stuff out about their relationship other than what comes out when we find out he's cheating. She do so much. She talks so much. She like everybody's comments on everything. So it's almost like she kind of likes to put him out there and like everybody to be dirty when they're talking about him.
I think she maybe, I give her this. She may be a little passive aggressive when it comes to the situation, but I feel like that's where her power lies. Tiny ain't got no power in this relationship. At the end of the day. So I mean, I'll give her that, but Tiny is so sweet and is such a nice person. I feel like it's a toxic relationship, and T.I. is gonna do whatever the fuck he want to do in that relationship. Period. It is what it is. So I just feel like the whole situation is a moot point. They gonna be together. They still together. They ain't going nowhere. It don't matter. They got 4 houses and 2 apartments. At the end of the day, they gonna be intermingling because they got kids, and neither one of them gonna divorce the other.
Exactly. I got one more question for you.
Okay.
Did you hear about something that never being on the Supreme Court?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Girl.
2 men in wigs sitting on the thing. I don't want to watch that.
When I found out about it, I had to watch it. But when I tell you, Geneva was throwing shade, because it was one thing when they were showing the clip from somebody going to jail, and Funky didn't even look at tears matters, and it was like, well, how much would it cost to get out of that situation? And she's like, well, I was like, what the hell you mean? I ain't never been to jail like that. It's like, girl, when I tell you, Funky Geneva was throwing so much shade. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious?
Well, we already know that Mr. Timothy been to jail before. We already know that Mr. Timothy got arrested. We know that, so it is what it is. I didn't want to. I don't want to see no 2 men in wigs, throwing shade at women, whatever the situation. I don't want to see it.
And you know what? Honestly, Geneva wasn't even like that. It was real. He didn't even fit the show.
Okay.
Because all of the shit that it was that music going on the show, he was really politically conscious about
issues. Yeah. So, it just shows how gutter the other one was with whatever. But, that's all I'm willing to say on that issue. Mr. Timothy needed Q. So, I mean, I wasn't surprised to hear that he was going to be on there, and because he needed him, he got him, and the attitude that y'all keep talking about and telling me about or whatever, probably stems from, the fact that he knew he was needed. If you get my drift.
Yeah, we're being real cocky. Yeah, so it's just, I wonder if he'll ever be back, because I tell you, it was something else. I'm just looking at it, I'm like, oh, no, he didn't say that. Because he was real shady.
Oh, well.
But anyway, guys, that's all I call.
All right, appreciate you, Monique. Always a pleasure, honey.
Nice talking to you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, good night.
Caller 2100, you are on the line.
Hey, Boosie.
Hey, who am I speaking with?
How Fire starter.
Hey, Firestarter. What's up, honey?
Hey. Let me just get Gerald J ass together. Hey, Gerald J, how you doing? You know, I hate when people say you women. You don't even know all of us women. And while you're speaking about you women, wait, nothing. While you're speaking about you women, a lot of times when women get financial support from men, that doesn't even put a dent in their bills. Men think that when they're paying a certain percentage for the child, you still have to pay an electric bill. You still have to pay, like, it just covers the kids' shoes, clothes, and gas back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Women still have to pay the electric. They still have to pay their rent, their mortgage. They still have to pay their water bill. They still have to pay all of these other things. And obviously, Tiny didn't need T.I. T.I. needed Tiny because Tiny was on way before T.I. Tiny gave up her career for his career because he told her that he was going to take care of her for the rest of her life. He took care of her and put her in a position where he was in control of things. Mm-hmm. So you women are the same women that feed men. We birth men. We birth you. We're the ones who have you. So at the end of the day, you women are the backbone. You women are the same women that are the most educated, the most intelligent, the smartest. You women, and I don't just want to talk about Black women, but look at the statistics, Cheryl. Black women are the most educated, most enterprising entrepreneurship group of people out right now, besides the 1%ers. So you women are doing something right. We are the backbone. We are the stability. We are everything that embodies the backbone of the Black man. Okay? So you women are doing something right.
Take that, Gerald.
A lot of men need us now. A lot of men need us now. A lot of men are, they try to say that we're gold diggers and we're this and we're that. A lot of men ain't bringing nothing to the table now. They're looking for women that got their stuff together too. All of these, and while you're talking about you women, what about you men? What about Mary J. Blige? What about all of these women that are paying these men?
Mary J. Blige, Jill Scott. Yeah.
So a lot of you men are bringing nothing but dick and bubblegum to the table.
Okay.
Period, point blank.
Monique.
Because we are the most educated. Because we are the most educated now. We are the most enterprising. We are the ones that have our own businesses now. So I hate this term, you women. You don't even know all women, girl. I love you, but I had to get your ass together. Moving on.
Salute to you, Firestarter. Salute to you.
Yeah, I mean, these men looking for a come up too out here. These men looking for somebody they can get knocked up and lay up on and lay up with. Okay?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, these men always think that women are weak, but once they have a baby with them, they're in a weak position because guess what? We're the ones who have to keep the roof over the child's head.
Right.
And they're jumping from person to person to person, woman to woman to woman.
Right. Collecting trophies, i.e. future.
A lot of men, and a lot of men look for women that are emotionally vulnerable and emotionally weak, that they can take advantage of them at the same time. Mm-hmm. Okay? So Tiny and T.I., Tiny was way established before T.I. was even thought of. She just sacrificed so much of her life for him. Okay? Now, I want to talk about this thing with Snoop. Did you see the thing with Snoop?
Yes, I saw Snoop, and yes, I saw Snoop. What's the girl's name? She's also the girl who lied about Offset and said that she had a baby by Offset. So I mean, but yeah, she got the receipts on Snoop. Snoop a pimp.
Our men are going down.
Snoop is a pimp, and if his wife love it, I love it. Like at the end of the day, Shantae know who she married. And it's probably the same type of situation. As long as you don't get caught, as long as I don't know, whatever the situation may be, it's horrible. I mean, I don't know what to say.
A lot of these women are coming to sexual treaties with their men, and they're giving these men the idea. Well, actually, they're not giving them the the idea. They're committed to the idea that it's okay.
That it's okay.
And you know, therefore, they're making it okay for these men to have all of these women. Okay, that's what they're doing, and they're putting a perception out there that these men can deal with more than one woman at a time, and they can be with you. So if these women that have money and they're dealing with these powerful men and it's okay, so then what about these regular women?
Right.
I really feel like it's coming to a time where men are going to be like, listen, I got you, I got her, and I got her, what's up? And that's it. Because that's what they're seeing. That's what's being perpetuated all over the media now.
I just have to be by myself. I'm just
Yes,
not willing to do it.
Our men are going down in a ball of flames. I'm just like, are you guys that weak? Like, are you guys really that weak where these women are setting y'all up and burning you at the stake?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's getting to the point where it's like everybody's being exposed. Everybody's being exposed. It's just like, whatever. Okay, she's cool with it. But where's your dignity in this situation as a woman? Where's your dignity in it?
Right.
You know? And these men feel like, okay, well, you know, I'm going to have more than one woman. So what about the woman having more than one man? Is that okay too?
Maybe the women are a little bit smarter. They don't be FaceTiming these to jump off. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like we keep our stuff under lock and key. Like I'm not gonna ruin my long-term lifetime relationship over like this little side piece. Why would I do that? And so, like, you know, if you giving them that kind of leeway where they can record a FaceTime and all that, I blame him just as much as I blame the side chick.
I am like, oh my gosh, like all of these women, I mean, all of our men are going down in a ball of flames for women that don't even care about them. We'll knock them upside the head, but we're going to stand beside you. We're not going to destroy you and destroy your whole life.
Right.
Their whole lives are being destroyed. Their whole legacies are being destroyed over. I don't even want to make this a race thing because it's not. But look at the ratio of women that are destroying these men, and these men are destroying themselves as well. Nobody can put you in a position that you don't choose to or want to be in.
That's true.
Period.
That's true.
I got one more thing to say that I found out that I was looking at.
Yes.
And I'm out of here.
Yes.
I was looking at Tia Kemp going off of Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Oh,
I saw the response. I saw Rick Ross's response. I think did she put something on Instagram saying, you know, run me my money or something, and then he responded with his whole Instagram rant about,
but
you know, it ain't even your money.
She did another response. See, I looked at Boosie and I looked at the issue with Rick Ross. Boosie said he was going to black his daughter's eye, call her a bitch, and say he was going to take her out the wheel. I didn't know that Boosie was accused of killing his baby's mom's brother.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a pretty boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started seeing with Rick Ross, which blew my mind, because they said that Rick Ross's baby's mom, the one who he just had the baby with, she's pregnant again. They said that she had 2 other children that he didn't even know about, and he had to call her in 2 weeks.
Wow. Look,
I
don't even know what to say. Like it's just a ball of confusion with like Andrew Conway would say, with like all these kids and all these baby mamas and all this drama, and you got some murder involved, and then you got like I don't even want that energy. I can't even talk about it. It's just too much.
His baby's mom, she's a Scorpio. She bred him for filth, and she bred him with bona fide facts. You can't take nothing away from that lady because it's all fact. He just come back and say, oh, well, she old and she bitter, and she looked pretty good to me for her to be 50 years old. She hit his ass with facts. She said he had a heart attack. He didn't have no teeth, and said all the dudes around there ironing his drawers and don't have any money.
Wow.
And a lot of people try to say,
oh, well, these women living off of child support and living off of this. And half of these rappers not even paying child support. And people need to be careful who they get pregnant by because half of these men taking their kids in custody. Look at Lucifer. Look at all of these other male celebrities taking their kids away from these women.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even Brad, what's his name? Brad, who was married to Angelina Jolie? I should know his name. He's Sagittarius. Is that Brad Pitt?
Yes.
He they found out that she lied, so he getting custody of the kids too. Wow. So everything that glitters is not gold. That's all I have to say tonight. And Gerald, you women, don't play with me. It's
always
not you women.
I want you to be quiet.
Always a pleasure, Firestarter.
We are oracles, Gerald. You don't even know all women. You ain't even got enough hanging to know all of you women.
Y'all continue that in the chat. Good night. Thank you, Firestarter.
Bye.
Bye. Caller 6750. I was only supposed to take 2 more calls. Damn it. Caller 6750. You're on the line.
Okay, this is Candy again from Detroit.
Hey, Candy.
The lady that Gerald, remember I said he wore my weeds out last time.
Lord, y'all are going in on Gerald. This is the Gerald show tonight. What?
Hold on, I'm not gonna go in on Gerald. I'm gonna get Gerald past this. He all up. He went from being a little holy at time when I said he wore my weave out to 9 tiny booty. So we just Gerald something else. Anyway, I'm gonna take it back about a decade ago. About Mr. T, I was just fine ass. Anyway, he was rumored to been dating that young lady who remember that girl from Flavor of Love back in the day. So he's been acting a fool and clowning on Tiny. I mean, this ain't nothing new. It was way back then. And from the internet, it said that he was in the club with Hoop and Tiny was in the club. They were separated at the time or whatever. I don't know how true this is. But this ain't nothing new what he's doing. She done went and got her ass done, her titties done, her thighs done, her eyes done. I mean, God dog, she's been a lesbian for briefers. I mean, dog, oh, God, she needs to get like Elizabeth Taylor on him. You know how Elizabeth Taylor married man after man. One mess over her, Elizabeth Taylor get her a new man. She needs to do Elizabeth Taylor or J-Lo. Let me hear start chasing the hand. But it don't make no sense. He's the type of man that seems like he needs a woman that's really going to give him some competition. He needs a Elizabeth Taylor, God rest her soul, or somebody like J-Lo. Because them bitches don't be playing. You see, they get married. Hey, one mess up with them, they move on to the next. They just marry.
Yeah, but they don't be married with all these kids either, though. She ain't jumped from man to man with about 5, 10 kids either.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Elizabeth Taylor married all them people, but she ain't had no 5 kids with this one, 3 kids with this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, it's just a different kind of situation. I don't know.
It's a bad situation. No, I mean, she did everything to look good for me.
You're right. Well, I certainly appreciate you.
But he surely is fine. Though that girl said his jogging pants. Oh, I'm sorry.
He didn't have much of his jogging pants. He alright, I guess. He alright. If you like short yellow men, he good.
He is fine. So I don't know. I might be running after him too. He was my man. And had all that money, so maybe she's just in love with his little.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all can't judge Tiny because the half of the women telling her to leave will be the same ones who take their man back over a free lunch or something. So anyway, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
Okay, but let me say one more thing. To them people.
Yes.
To them people that was on the line last time, I read in the comments. Some of them said I was drunk. Let me tell you one thing. Let me read them for the filth. Whoever said that, I don't drink or smoke. This is just my personality, baby. It's all organic. So to whoever was writing that in the comments, talking about I'm drunk, no, baby, I don't drink or smoke. And ain't nothing wrong with me. I used to do that. But the good Lord took it away from me for health reasons.
Go argue with them in the comments, girl. Like, don't be paying attention to them comments when you talking to me. You talking to me. Let them people in the comments say what they're going to say. They're going to say what they're going to say regardless. Trust
me. That's
Okay, then, but I'm here to tell this girl back too.
All right. All right.
Okay,
Thank you. Bye. Oh, y'all is killing me today with these comments, child. Oh, 2740, you are on the line.
All right, wait.
Uh-oh.
Michelle, one more thing. No. That Tia Kemp and Rick Ross, he gets on my damn last nerve. He's too damn old to be on here talking from partner. Tell us about this partner. Like, come on, sit still. And he might be right. He a little, because he's got the nuts too. But like, come on now. You got kids, and you doing this in front of your sons. These teenage boys and a 12-year-old, and you got a daughter. That be corny. I don't like that. And I meant to ask you about the what's the other chick's name? See, that girl keeps getting on in front of me.
What are you talking about? What the hell is going on right now?
I'm sorry.
I have lost control.
The bigger football player. Shady Grady. That's it. Shady Grady.
Shady Grady.
The girl who beat the girl up.
Oh, LaShawn McCoy.
What is going on with these football players?
Oh, God. I don't even have the energy to even dig into. We're going to say that one for tomorrow.
Yo.
Because
tomorrow you got to say that one out, because that's
it's a lot going on. But she's finally moving out the house. We'll talk about that tomorrow, child, because it's getting a little bit late. But yeah.
Okay, no, go ahead. All right, I just had to get that in about that too, because when they said the timing about how I was like, she's doing it going about the wrong way. Like, that's real funny. All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye. Last call for alcohol. This is it. 0735. 0735, you're on the line.
Yo, what's up, Michelle?
Hi, who am I speaking with?
Hey, I was Joseph. I didn't want anything else calling to say what's up.
Hi, Joseph.
That's all I wanted.
Oh, you sound all sexy. Okay, thank you. Thank you for calling. Say what's up.
That's what's up. You sound sexy too.
All right, appreciate you.
All right.
You don't have nothing to talk about. You got the floor. No. All righty. That last call. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kim Lynn. Thank you, all of the squad in the house. Thank you, Sexy Boys. Thank you, Bingeworthy. Okay, Bingeworthy, I see you. Justin Diego. Gerald, thank you for riling up the ladies tonight. Firestarter, everybody, Monique, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in tonight. If you haven't already, visit straightfromtheA.com to catch up on some of the topics that we talked about. Like this video, subscribe, all of that jazz. And I appreciate you guys. I love you, squad. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, and thank you, Zills.